Bourbons and cigars go so well together. Here is one that you all have done that's been so exciting. It's Weller by Cohiba.
Yeah.
With a name like Cohiba, a name like Weller. This is one I've been excited about from the beginning. Tell me about this one.
When this partnership first came into being, man, you were one of the first people I thought about, because I knew this would be right in your wheelhouse. Yeah, we're fortunate to have the Sazerac Group, of course, Buffalo Trace Distillery, reach out a few years ago about doing a collaboration. And this is our third release. Yes. And this is actually only the second release that we actually had an opportunity to really use the elements of the Weller.
Using those barrels.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
The binder on the cigar, which is a Connecticut broadleaf binder, is actually aged in a Weller 12-year barrel.
Put it in the barrel.
Yeah. So, and it was an interesting process to sort of determine which component of the cigar was going to carry over the spirit of Weller into the cigar. So basically, every component was aging separately in different barrels. The wrapper, different components of the filler, and so forth.
You tried it all to see which would work.
Try to see which one would give us the essence. You know, this is not a flavored cigar. This isn't an infused cigar. We just really wanted to pick up the essence, the nuance of the 12-year expression. So it was a delicate balance. But in going through the process, aging all the components of the cigar, having a cigar that had every component aged in a Weller 12-year barrel, we landed on the binder being the best of all worlds. So, special release, of course,
yes.
we only make
very
6,000 boxes. So that means that's 60,000 cigars, which is a very, very, very minute number of cigars for a brand as large as ours, but it's always highly anticipated, both internally and externally.
Absolutely. This is such a treat to have both of these with you
12, yes,
here at Club Macadamia.
So give me your keen palate, man. What are you getting here?
Well, I mean, just on the bourbon, so elegant. I mean, the sugars come through in such a crisp and just delicate way. The nuances of this bourbon are extraordinary. The wheated nature, the softness against that deep age. It has that, what has, as we often say, that warehouse feel,
yes.
that library feel with those barrels. A lot of age, but that age is not overtaken by the elegance, the beauty. It's bold. It has some real body to it. And coming back here, as a bourbon educator, journalist, hearing that you all were doing something with Weller and utilizing the 12, to me was so impressive to think, there have been some bourbon and whiskey expressions, or like you said, infusions, agings, but I've never seen a bourbon that's a rare bourbon like this, partnering with a cigar brand to come together in a partnership and a pairing that it's so rare.
Just by the nature of what the Buffalo Trace Distillery does, they're known for wheated bourbon. So
you
a
can
lot
find
of
the Buffalo Trace, you can find the Trace,
or the Weller Special Reserve.
Any of the Wellers, the foolproof, any of those would be magic with this.
Absolutely.
The more I'm getting into this now, it's been a little while since I've had both together, tasting the sweetness here and really that back note of the age of that time in the barrel, going back to the cigar, that spice, lifting it up, almost washing it up on the palate.
You taste it by smelling it. So it really just kind of, it just pairs so well with the cigar.
With Weller, Buffalo Trace, Cohiba, yourself, it's just a really wonderful group effort and something so special for the bourbon community that you've done. So just shows you how popular bourbon and cigars have become and how much further we're going to keep going with all of this.
Absolutely. We can continue to enjoy these and nerd out. So.
That's right.